So about 1.5 years ago at this point, I uploaded a video titled How to Make Knockback 1000 with commands or something, and that got over 130,000 views at the moment. That's insane. So I am remaking it. Let's go. So this one is slightly different. It only involves one command block rather than two. It's different, however, so I recommend you watching that old video as well. Not as probably well made as this one, however, you'll get the gist. So how does this one work? So this works with any entity that can be an item or a mob, and I only did that because it's easier and simpler, and you can easily change it to not include items and just include mobs or whatever. So whenever you hold a certain item that you've selected, or multiple if you make multiple commands, they teleport. And they teleport, well, they get knocked back in a way. They get knocked back really far. As you can see, I've practiced this a lot. There's a lot of cows here, and they get teleported really far in that direction. Basically knocked back, and it doesn't involve hitting. There's the old one I did involved dropping the weapon instead, so you drop it and then you get knocked back. But this one's easier, and if you can have an item that you only get out to knock something back, it works. Because as far as I'm aware, there's no even slightly easy way to only detect when something is hit. And as you see, I do it again, and the cow is teleported all the way over there, which is, you know, just absolutely wonderful. So how does this command work? Well, it's quite a complicated one, but it is only one command. So for this you want a repeat unconditional needs redstone command block. Execute on first tick on or off, it doesn't really matter, with a delay index of 0. And it has to be connected up to a permanent power source. That could be a lever turned on or a redstone block or whatever you want. When it's turned off it won't work, when it's turned on it will work. And the command is quite complicated, so I'm going to break it down for you. It's execute at A, which is executing at all players who meet the following requirements. They have an item. They have a diamond sword with the data of 0 in their slot.weapon.main hand, which is what they're holding. So it executes every player that has a diamond sword in their main hand. It executes 2 blocks ahead of them, hence up arrow 2, to teleport all entities that aren't players within a radius of 3 of that, 20 blocks up and 20 blocks in front of them. So to make this simpler, execute at A and then open bracket, has item equals an open squiggly bracket, item equals diamond underscore sword, whatever item you want. If you want to have this happen for all swords, you'd have to do diamond make a different one for wooden underscore sword, stone underscore sword, etc. And if you want to make it so only players with a certain tag can use it, watch my /tag video and you just insert that. So at A, tag equals knockback, has item. So you can make it so only select people can do it. So item equals diamond underscore sword, data equals 0, just always include that. Location equals slot.weapon.main hand, and then a close squiggly bracket first, and then close square bracket. And then up arrow 2, so this is doing this 2 blocks in front of where they're facing, to teleport all entities that aren't players. You could also make it so it's only mobs in ways. Type equals exclamation mark item, so I'm actually going to add that really quickly, makes it a bit easier. So type equals exclamation mark player, type equals exclamation mark item, comma, r equals 3, so within a radius of 3 of that, 20 blocks up on the y-axis and 100 blocks in front of them. So if you copy this into this command block and then turn it on, get out your mob, boom, teleport them. However, obviously if you get a mob and you're facing straight down, they're just going to be teleported downwards, which is not what you usually want. That's why it goes up 20 on the y-axis, and these can be changed. If you want to teleport them a bit closer, you could maybe do 20 blocks. If I just change that quickly to 20, what it's going to do is teleport a lot higher though. So you can change how far, and if you change this number here, it's going to be higher or lower depending on how high or low the number is on the y-axis. So that's all. I hope you enjoyed the short video, and if you have any other suggestions for tutorials you want to see, please let me know in the comments. It means a lot, and I'll see you guys whenever with another video. Peace.